Welcome back. You are now watching video 15 and the continuation of this presentation titled Ignorance of White and Black Supremacy Exposed, which is part of my series of presentation called The Redemption from the Curse of the Black Spell. And I want to thank you again for joining me for this presentation, video 15, and for being with me this long. If you did not watch the previous presentations from 1 to 14, I humbly ask that you do so before watching this so that you can get the whole picture, the whole presentation, and you will better understand why I'm using so much detail in this presentation. You'll better understand the content. Now, we have seen from previous video or thus far that the word supreme, an adjective, means the highest power. Therefore, it is used to describe a person or thing with the highest power or the highest authority. Now, common sense will also tell us that we can't have more than one supreme person or supreme thing existing at the same time and in the same space. My mind just cannot sensibly fathom or visualize that possibility. Therefore, light and darkness cannot exist in the same space and at the same time if they are both supreme. And our common sense has also shown that light and darkness does not exist together and in the same space and at the same time in this here reality. Our common sense, coupled with our own practical experience as humans, as natural native earthly humans, has shown that when light appears, the darkness disappears, and not the other way around. If this that we see and experience is true, then we must logically conclude that light is superior to darkness and darkness is inferior to light. Light has the supreme power over darkness, at the very least in this dimension, or this that we call the third dimension, in this reality. Secondly, if light is white and dark is black, or if white represents light and dark represents black, then we must also logically conclude that white is superior to black and black is inferior to white, and that white has the supreme authority over black in this dimension, in this reality. We have also seen that our natural native earthly humans are not white. That our natural native earthly humans are not white or pure. And neither are they black or inherently evil. We have also seen that our natural native earthly humans do things that are white, meaning or good, and that we also do things that are black or evil, and that to think and believe otherwise is deceiving, misleading. It is evil and dangerous. As someone in the ancient in the Bible, which is ancient writings, long before people like I came along the scene, said, and I quote, if we say that we have no sin, have no blemish, if we say that we are white and pure, we are deceiving ourselves, and the truth is not in us. And if the truth is not in us, then we are identified with who? The father of our lies. We have also seen where supreme and superior are the same or mean the same thing. They are both adjectives that describe the status of the noun or pronoun. We have seen that there is no superior black humans. We have also seen that there is no superior black humans or no superior white humans on this our planet Earth. We have seen that there is no human that is supremely anything, but that those humans that are claiming to be supreme anything are only claiming the title of supremacy. They are making false claim of supremacy based on the ignorance of the people they are claiming supremacy. They are claiming supremacy because of the deception of the devil, who is the alien invader and self-imposed God of the earth. They are claiming supremacy because they are conning people and robbing people of their power and rights as natural native earthly humans. They are claiming supremacy because they are claiming supremacy by using force, by using fear to terrorize people into believing that they have supreme power, when the fact is that they are all cowards. They are all liars. They are thieves. And as such, they are of their father, the devil. No one of our natural native earthly humans is supreme anything. But we are all natural native earthly humans with our own individual handicaps or defects. With the exception of the mankind, of the humankind, of the clones and human beings, we all need each other to be the one natural native earthly human race. In another presentation, I will explain the difference between mankind, human. In fact, the words are self-explanatory, but I will get into that some other time. Mankind, humankind, human beings, clones, automatons, etc. Now, let me now dissect and explain the compound word supremacist for you. Since I've just explained the word supremacy, or since we already know the meaning of the word supremacy, let me spend more time with the suffix ist, ist. The word ist in the English language is known as a suffix. It is added to a word, or to be more precise, it is added to the end of a word, sometimes called a root word, to form or to create a new word that is related in meaning. The suffix, when added to a word, forms or create a new word that is also known that is known as a personal noun or a related adjective. For example, a word that ends with the suffix ist, ist, will always do one of the following four things. One, it always denotes someone who does, makes, plays, or sells the thing that is indicated. Two, it always denotes one who has a specialized sphere of interest in some field of study. Three, it always denotes one who adheres to a school of doctrines. And four, it always denotes someone who is prejudiced or bigoted. Now, let me give you individual examples of each. Example 1. The word piano is a noun. The word piano is a noun. It is the name of a musical instrument. The word guitar is also a noun, and it too is the name of a musical instrument. When the suffix ist is added to the noun piano, it forms a new word, the word pianist, which is also a personal noun. And it is hereby telling us that a pianist does something, which is he or she plays the piano. The same is true of a guitarist, a harpist, or a violinist, etc. An instrumentalist, I might add. Example 2. The word biology is a noun, and it may be for simplicity defined as the study of living things or the study of living organisms, to be precise. That's the word biology, the study of living things or the study of living organisms. When the suffix ist is added to the word biology, it forms the new word biologist. Or if you prefer, it forms the personal noun biologist, which is hereby telling us that he or she, a biologist, is a person who has a specialized sphere of interest in the fields and study of biology, or the field and study of living organisms. Example 3. Commune is a noun, and it may be defined as a group of people who live together and share responsibilities and also possessions. A commune. When the suffix ist is added to the word commune, it forms the new word communist, which is hereby telling us that he or she, or someone who adheres to a school of doctrines, which in this case are the doctrines of communism, or communist, or the communist doctrines. And example 4. Race is a noun, and it may be for simplicity, and in this context it may be defined, or it is defined as a people or a group of peoples that is united by a common language, a common religion, or culture. That's a race. Language, culture, or religion. A group of people that is united in this form, in this context. When the suffix ist is added to the word race, it forms the new word racist, or if you prefer, it forms the personal noun racist, which is hereby telling us that he or she is someone who is prejudiced or bigoted. It is also telling us that he or she is someone who adheres to a school of doctrines. And in this case, the school of doctrines for a racist is known as racism, which teaches fear and dislike of races of people other than one's own, and the doctrine that some races are inferior to others. Example number 5. Supremacy. The noun may be defined as the highest power or authority. When the suffix ist is added to the word supremacy, it forms the new word supremacist, which is hereby telling us that this individual is someone who believes in the supremacy of a particular race, therefore he or she is a racist. Since there is no white race, and since there is no black race on this planet Earth, then the doctrines of black supremacy and the doctrines of white supremacy are not only false, they are not only deceptive ideologically, and they are not only false and deceptive ideologies. They are not only false, fraudulent, and erroneous, but they are outright diabolic. So let me repeat that. The doctrines of, since there is no white race or black race on this our planet Earth, then the doctrines of black supremacy and white supremacy are false, deceptive, they are fraudulent and erroneous, and they are also outright diabolic. They are evil doctrines. Moreover, the teachings and practice of ideologies of any or all forms of natural, moreover, the teaching and practice of ideologies of any and all forms of natural native earth let me repeat that again. Moreover, the teaching and the practice of ideologies of any and all forms of natural native earthly human supremacy, be it based on religion, politics, race, sex, etc., are evil. And this I've mentioned earlier and explained in this presentation in the other video. It is Satan's, the devil's philosophy, and as such they are very destructive to our natural native earthly human race. And not only should we discredit them, but we must take all the necessary, we must take all that is necessary to finally eliminate them. This is the end of video 15, so please switch to video 16 now or at your convenience, and join me for the continuation of this presentation titled Ignorance of White and Black Supremacy Exposed.